There's a real need for a hopeful novel about the climate crisis, so I've written one. It's presently a free download and was shortlisted for the International Green Story Prize. Why a hopeful novel? The largest and most careful collection of scientists ever assembled tells us we are stampeding towards a cliff. They say the next 10 years or so will be make or break for civilization and much of nature. But publishers won't touch a novel set in the next 10 or 20 years. They worry that it will go out of date. Well, I've got a solution. I've written a live novel, one that is updated to keep up with the times. It's available as an e-book and soon, I hope, by print on demand. At present, the only novels about the crises are doom-laden dystopias where our children and grandchildren flounder in the mess that we have knowingly left them. I mean, what good is that? It just saps our hope when we need hope most. How does my story go? It's set in the near future. Lewis Proctor and his sceptical wife, Alexis, kidnap the daughters of the chief executive of a global oil company, hide them in the Scilly Islands, and then demand that the oil company converts to selling clean energy. The girls are furious. They escape on a rowing boat, but they're swept out to sea into mortal danger. Lewis is imprisoned. On release, though, he discovers that the real enemy is a secretive network of super-rich men intent on selling their vast oil reserves despite knowing that this will ravage the planet. This network has used its enormous wealth to manipulate news, to bribe politicians, and to control political parties and governments so that they can sell their oil. In a daring deception, Proctor neuters the network's power, which enables an avalanche of popular uprising where pranksters, revolutionary soil scientists, school children, local heroes and activists force the changes that begin to cool the earth. The evil forces in this story are not the product of my fevered imagination. I wish they were. Neither are the green solutions to global heating. They've all been very carefully researched. I believe stories are far more important than many people realise. Stories speak to our souls, they inspire our morality, they can give us hope, and so they can help to create our future. So I've written that hopeful novel. It's not utopian. It confronts scientific, political and economic reality head-on. It's grounded in careful research, but it's a story that ends well, with a faith in the future, with laughs, with love, full of the optimism that can rage so deep in the human spirit. And it's pointing the way to a habitable planet, in tune with nature. The novel is in its 8th draft and has been professionally edited. It's very easy read with its short chapters and page-turning plot. Readers tell me it's entertaining, thought-provoking and inspiring. There are strong, active female and male characters, rattled by intriguing moral dilemmas. Why not download the first few chapters below and give it a try? It's free. As far as I know, this is the very first live novel. It's written to be pretty future-proof, but it will be kept smack up to date. I want my story to follow how we stampede into catastrophe or how we escape from it, wherever that story leads. Will you help it on its way? Forward this video, tell others about it, read it yourself, support its paper publication by print on demand. Then together we can become part of the change we need to see in our world. Thank you for listening.